Oh, that's good. Okay, and the final flight for today's video, main menu, come over here. It's from Long Kumair, who is from the northeastern part of India, from a state called Nagaland. Do a flyby around two towns, Kohina and Mokochung. The airport is Dimapur Airport. So if I just quickly Google Dimapur Airport to get the code, please. All right, so world map. It is... There it is. Come over here. I'll do the same thing where we take off just in the air here and fly. Time of day should be okay here. Be noonish. I can't remember where we set the time of day in the Philippines. So it's obviously going to be earlier than that here, but it's not going to be nighttime. It might be morning. I guess on the fly setup screen we'll be able to see. And then if I bring this up on Google Maps and zoom out, oh, we'll be right next to a river. Looks like we're on the border of two states, Nagaland and Assam. And where are we? Oh, there. Oh, wow. It looks like there's going to be quite a lot of greenery and bumpiness to the terrain over here. This actually looks like it's going to be a dream of an area to fly. So it's, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now where we're flying here. Look at that behind us. So we are, this is a flat area over here. There's Dimapur. Okay, it was a little further away maybe than I'd initially expected to be when I clicked on the map. Maybe I should have just taken off from the airport. That's okay. We'll just come around here. It's going to be okay. Let's climb some. If we open up the map. Yeah, we'll head in that area. Oh, there's another kind of... Okay, so on load, there's a little bit of weirdness. Because there was just a very sudden roll to the right. Now we're okay. So I don't know. Now we're okay. Look at this area over here. And also, I'm still in the very few cloud setting, but for some reason it made it super... Oh, wait, no, this is live weather. Oh! Live weather. There is none. Okay, fair enough. What do we have over here? Oh, look at this little town. Is there even a road? No, seriously. How do people get here? Just show up along the river? What the heck? And we got a road over here. Where are we? This way. Huh. I don't know. So these patches here, they look like farming terrain, but very dry. We're still getting a little Z-fighting at certain camera angles on our... I don't know if these are supposed to be vents. No, I think they're grippy strips for when you walk on here. There's a step here. I'm betting this is also a step. Yeah. I think it's like little... Whoa, I'm descending quickly. Little no-slip tape, I think, is the deal. There's the airport here. Oh, look how much territory this town covers. Here, way over here, this is all one giant blob. I mean, it might be subdivided into different townships, you know, for administration purposes, but effectively, this seems like one contiguous block of land. Got a slow, snaky river over here. Bridge. Ooh, what is over here? What are these square things? And then way off in the distance, there's some little weird streaks. I think this is just some sort of graphic glitch. Something with the haze not rendering properly. Or there's some really weird buildings in the northeast part of India. Yeah, look at these square... I mean, clearly man-made. Could be related to water processing, but I don't think so. I think there might just be man-made square lakes. I still have Google Maps open, right? Where am I? That's a great question that I can't quite answer. Yeah, I'm not sure. What's the deal? All right, well, I'm going to have to ask. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Who made these and why? Can you see your house from here? Wow, there's a lot of buildings. It might be a little hard to spot. Let's try to find some landmarks for Khmer. Khmer. I'm sorry. I mean, you guys know I can't pronounce anything the best of times, so. Where are we that you might be able to spot some things? Look at this snaky building. Bet you it doesn't look exactly like this in real life, but it's probably fairly close. And the AI, like, might have some weirdness in some bizarre situations. For buildings that might be too close or might be confusing in some way. I kind of want to, you know me, I want to fly to lumpy bits. What is this? So, oval, another oval over here, but dry. And why is this area empty? Right? Like, why are there buildings all over? Why is this area so empty? There's a lot of little trails that could be walking paths. Is this some sort of park? I mean, it's a pretty dry, arid park, but maybe overspeeding. I need to know. These are questions that need to be answered. Also, what is this? Also, you're surrounded by sort of hills / mountains? I don't know. It's hard. It's so hard to judge elevation. Nothing seems that high when you're in the plane in these simulators. It's always been the thing. You'll fly over the Himalayas, and you'll be like, it's not that high, is it? Yeah, the Himalayas might stand out a little bit more. But still, there are plenty of things that I've run into, figuratively and literally, in flight simulators that are proper mountains that don't feel that way when you're just flying over them. Let me increase the simulation rate here. I want to see what happens with these streaky bits as we get there. Or are they always there? Alright, so I think I'm running at ×4 speed right now. So the plane is going to be super ultra responsive to various things, which is going to make it a little hard to fly steady. I mean, I put on the autopilot, but even it might have a few issues. I think that thing's receding in the distance. I think there's some sort of issue with the shader that is used to do this haze. So there's no clouds right now proper, but there's still a lot of humidity. Clearly, a little bit over there. I mean, unless there's some rain in the distance or something wacky like that going on, that is entirely possible. Looks like we found another edge case where things go a little bit weird. There's like no one over here. I mean, there's a little trace of a road here, maybe. But look at this. Do we see anything man-made here? Oh, no. I thought those were buildings, but no, it's just a little exposed rock. Look how lovely this area is. Oh, I should have done this in the icon. Find ourselves a little river or lake to land on. Is that just more exposed rock? I think so. I keep thinking there's buildings, but no. Oh, look at that! And it's boom into another giant, gorgeous valley of green with nothing. No, that's not anything. Wow. I wonder, where's my Google Maps? So, is this the Pake Tiger Reserve? Yes, that is exactly what I just did. I'm flying over the, so P-A-K-K-E, I'm gonna say Pake, Tiger Reserve. That's why no one lives here. Except the kitties. I don't want to go visit the kitties. It just keeps going on and on. Remember, I'm doing this at ×4 speed. We're doing like 170 knots. We're going fast. That is a huge swath of land dedicated to the kitties. I love it. Love, 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 love it. Let's see what's over here. And yeah, so we can't quite catch the doom cracks in the world. If I were to go and flip you to, say, you know, view clouds. Oh, it's still there. How peculiar. Thought that would, you know, tweak the haze and then it would affect those tears in the distance. All right, well, there's a road here. There's definitely some people here. All right, so we're back to a little bit of territory. We can just follow this road. I don't know where it's going to go. Oh, it's going to leave some of the gorgeousness behind. Wow. I want to fly really low and find a kitty. Look at this extra little hill right over there. Look at the dark stretch right here. This is not shadow from clouds. That is just darker terrain. Different types of trees. Maybe it's wetter. Let's bring down the sim speed a little bit. There we go, back to normal. And then just like that, look how green and wet everything is here. And then, bam! Dry as a bone. Wow, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's pretty dramatic. As soon as you get out of the mountains and onto the flatland, you've got this. But there are no major waterways that are cutting through here. Mountainous terrain naturally attracts moisture, because what happens is the air is sort of being blown across. Generally, there's a prevalent air direction, and I suspect it's probably coming from here, hits the mountain, and then the air sort of is forced up a little. The moist air is forced up into cooler air, forms clouds, and then on the other side, you've got all these clouds that are going to be dumping excess amounts of rain, putting a little bit of more shade as opposed to just hard baking everything over on the other side. You see this in the in North America with the Rockies. Unbelievable dramatic weather changes from one side to the other. I mean, the Rockies are pretty big, so over that distance you'd expect a lot of weather change in general, but it's still a little extreme. I still love the cloud shadows. Well, folks, thank you very much for your request. Please send me more requests for places you would like to see, because it's a great way for me to see a little bit more around the world. I'm gonna have to revisit some of these areas. I'm gonna have to study the map a little bit more so that I know what I'm doing. I'm happy I realized this is a tiger thing, but it stood out because it was so empty. Like, how can there be this much area where no one is living? I mean, it doesn't seem like we're in a super densely populated area of India, right? Like, there was the big town, the big city we were in, but even here, like, it's, you know, even that's not very tightly packed together. Just a handful of houses here and there, sort of spread out, and then a larger town over here, you know, probably where people go and actually do their shopping. See, this just makes me want to play City Skylines some more. It looks to me, what feels to me is this is a bit more of a farming area, is what it feels like, with all the houses sort of scattered throughout all this flat territory. And that can be the other thing. Like, I'm saying that there's weather, you know, changes as a result. Look at this, as a result of the terrain, but we have to count the human influence as well. It could just be that, you know, all this area used to be nice and foresty and green, and we went and chopped down all the trees so that we could do some farming instead. And whether or not that, you know, this terrain is still healthy as a result of human intervention or not is a little hard to tell. Oh, this is going to be good. Let me do this, and then print screen. I still have to figure out how to, like, hide this interface on command. There you go. Because it takes a second to pop in, so I'm sneaking in some screenshots in that time. So yes, please keep sending me some requests, because it's actually a really awesome way to visit some new areas. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time.